Hello. How are we all doing, friends? Sorry for it being a little bit later tonight. It's just me this evening, and I've been trying to get everything together. The back ends, it's all looking good, and the AFL's on, so I definitely have been a bit distracted watching that as well. Hope we are all doing extremely well, though. We have a few things to run. Ivy, how we doing? Bandy, how are you? Bandy, how are you at two places at once, mate? How do you do it? I do not understand how you're able to do it, Bandy. Kenny, how are you, my friends? All right, we do have some minis to run, but first, actually, I might just share my screen just so you can see what is left on the website. There isn't a lot left last time I checked. Let's have a look. Make that nice and big for you all. We have just sold out the random. That will be the first to break. That's completely done. PYT for NBA is at a mini to close. The mini for Lakers, OKC, and Friends has just sold out. We will run that in 2 seconds. Thank you, friends. We do have up. Well, we had 2 spots. We have no spots left in the Spurs better than coin flip mini to close. That will also run in 2 seconds. We will find out where everyone is. And that's NBA done. NBA is sold for the night, friends. Thank you for some real quick fills for that one. Absolute legends. Appreciate it. And the last break we have is for our favorite product. It's Rod's favorite product, but it's also my favorite soccer product of all time, 22, 23 crons. We've got a 4-box PYT, and we have 11 spots left in this big boy mini to close. And there are some serious bangers. You hit a good card in that break, and you are money. So good luck. Hello, Craig. How are we, mate? Mate, it's been a time, hasn't it, Craig? It's been a time. It's been a time. But it's yeah. Look, whatever you feel like, I think it's good to be moving on to a next chapter. So I'm excited for it. I'm excited, mate. I was at the Best and Fairest on Tuesday, and so many people are leaving. So many people are leaving, bro. It's wild. I'll try my best to not do that, Kenny, but I can't promise anything. We will. Let's start with these NBA minis to run first. We have this coin flip mini for Lakers, OKC, and Friends. It is a 10 namer. I'll get you across. You can all see how the magic happens as I set it up for you all. These are the names. Let's get you all across there. 10 entries. There we go. The Hunter Valley was great, Bandy. Had a really good time. Show was great. And yeah, just the vibes are really good. I've been there before. I didn't realize I had. And it wasn't until I got into a hotel room where I was like, oh, I've stayed here before. Like, I've stayed in this room before. I don't know what for, but for something. So, but yeah, it's good time, mate. Good time. Okay, let's run this first mini, which is the mini for Lakers, OKC, and Friends in the PYT for Hobby and Choice, 1 box of each. This is the Lakers, Thunder, Mavs, Kings, and Nets. All 3 of these spots have a downtown chase as well, which we have yet to hit. So good luck, especially to the top 3. These are the names 7 times. Good luck, everyone. Kenny, I don't think you're in this one, so at least I won't death roll you here. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, 5, 6. Good luck, everyone. 7, and Flemo up the top. Bang. Ferhan, Eduardo, Ferhan down the bottom as well. Sorry, my friends, but you did get in. Let's get these names across and get you back over here. Flemo, bang. Lakers, you've got the LeBron and Bronny Chase. Farhan, you got OKC. SGA has a downtown. Eduardo, you got Dallas. You've also got the Luca downtown, I think it is, for that. And Michael and Sean, Kings and Nets. Well done, friends. We have also now closed that one. So let's get this last mini to run as well. Craig, I remember you, Craig. We did you do the Hut Street Centre this year? I didn't see you, but I got there a bit later this year, so I may have just missed you. Yeah, look, it's been interesting, Craig. Hey, I feel like there's going to be some changes, but it's always hard your first year. I don't think you can get rid of everyone, so it might take a little bit of time for him to get exactly who he wants, I guess. But yeah, I'm still expecting some more things to happen behind the scenes, but who knows? Hello, Nico. I'm only here because you started abusing me, mate. Otherwise, I would have taken the night off and broken this tomorrow. This is the discounted better than coin flip mini to close for Spurs and Friends, which is probably the quickest break I've ever set up that's filled so quickly. You filled it quicker than I made it. So thank you, Friends. And thank you, Ivy, for actually setting it up behind the scenes. We have top 8 goes through. It's the Spurs, 76ers, T-Wolves, Wizards, Detroit, Utah, Trailblazers, and Suns. Those are the spots. Those are your names. 7 times. Good luck, everyone. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and final round. Good luck, everyone. 7. Quang up the top. Nice one. Michael and Martin was down the bottom. Let's get your names across and see where you all ended up. There's the names. We need the top 8. Kenny, you did get in. You got in. Spurs. Nice one, Quang. That is a killer chase. You have the Castle and the Wemby downtowns. Castle's RC year as well. Philly for Michael. The T-Wolves for Scotty. Wizards go to Michael. Detroit, Scott. Utah went to Jasper. Keenan got the Trailblazers. Nice job, Kenny. And the Suns go to Scott. That's where you ended up in that break. Let me just make this all a little bit more beautiful before we finish that one up. We will break that 1 second tonight. We'll do the 3 random team ones first. Sort you by your team names. I will bring you back to this later on, so don't feel like you have to get all your names right now. I can't create neon vouchers with my points. I have 3,000 points. Alfredo, what's happening when you try? Nico, I said Keenan. I don't know why I said, yeah, he's been cooked. Anyway, Kenny, sorry, bro. Yeah, Alfredo, let us know if you have any issues. Just shoot us a message on any of the social channels or just via email. We can have a look at it for you. So that is your team spots for NBA Optic, the PYT. These are the spots for random teams. Nothing happens. Alfredo, let me see if I can... Oh, nothing happens. Let me have a look. I don't know if it's going to work because I'm going to be logged in to some sort of account. So if I go here, if I sign in, unfortunately, you can't see my password. That would have been a real done goof. But is that letting me sign in? Oh no, I've just bloody... Don't look at my address. Let's have a look here. Okay, so you got 3,000 credits. You want to spend... I'm trying to think what... Oh, you'd be able to get something, I'm pretty sure. You'd be able to get at least some of this. So you should be able to. If you want a voucher... Let's come down. So I think if you want credits, Alfredo, you're going to need at least 5,000 for the actual credits itself. So that could possibly be it. So if you're getting to that point, that's maybe what it is. If it's something else, let us know and we can have a look at it for you. But yeah, if you're trying to get for actual credit, you'd need to get to 5,000 to get the $50 off. Okay, we have the PYT teams. We will get the random teams in just a second. First, before we do that, we do have a big boy. Everyone wins mini for Messi, Bex, CR7, and more in the Crons break. Let me set that one up for us all now. That is not it. I'm just going to close this one as well. No stress, mate. Sorry about that. Where's Bruce at? Bruce is behind the scenes. He's not far from here, mate. He is not far from here. I was in the Hunter Valley, mate, and I was getting messages from Rod being like, they're talking about you and you're not even here, mate. Made me feel good. So thanks, Matty. Okay, this is the... Oh, what have I done? So I'm going to get that back for you. Sorry. This is the Big Boy Everyone Wins Mini for Messi, Beck, CR7, and more in break 4901, which will be our last break for the night. 10 of you in this. We have 10 spots to go as well. Good luck, everyone. We will run this one 7 times. Thank you, John. Thank you, Hyder, for buying so big into this one. Good luck, everyone. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and final round 7. Johnny at the top. Hardy got in twice. Well done, mate, at the top there as well. There's a bit of a nice mix around, so that's good. Let's get your names and see where you've all ended up. Everyone wins, sorry, so not really a bad place to be, but let's find out where you ended up. Johnny up the top, you got the La Liga Barcelona spot valued at 273. Well done, mate. Man United to Hyder and Juve as well. I mean, that's not bad. Bailey, you get Liverpool. John, you get the Serie A, 11 clubs, others, big spot as well. CJ, Everton and Bournemouth. Justin, you got Leeds and Leicester. Mustafa, you got Villa and Brentford. Fiorentina went to Hyder, and Sassuolo went to Michael Hutchins. Well done, everyone, for there. Let's get rid of that. And hey, there are just 3 spots left in the discounted Better Than Close mini shoe close, which is the big one for the Real Madrid, Man City, and friends. Get that spot. We will run that after. That's where you'll end up there. That is all for minis, apart from we do need to randomize your teams for the 10 spotter. I think I just scrolled past it. Here we go. These are all your names and all your spots. We have 10 names. Ben, Rich, Nalish, Scott, Kubi, Gary, Chris, Maddieton, James Davenport, and Vinny. We will run those ones first. Here are the names. Oh, that's actually not in order. Let me, just so I do it properly, just come across here and I will get that sorted by name. Done. Get those back in here. Get them there. There are the names from Hawks at the top and Wizards at the bottom. Roll this 7 times and we will get your teams. You all get 3 teams each. Good luck, everyone. There is round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good luck, everyone. And 7. Jazz at the top and Raptors at the bottom. Let's get these across and see where you all ended up. These are the names there. I will get rid of those ones so that's not confusing for you all. Ben, you ended up with the Jazz, the Mavs, and the Hornets. Not bad, mate. You've got at least one of the Downtown Chasers, and you got my boys, the Hornets. Rich, Suns, Memphis, and Sacramento. Nilesh got the Bucks, Clippers, and Wiz. Scott, Nuggets, Pistons, Bulls. Not a bad one, Scott. Not a bad one. Kubalai Osman got the Celtics, Knicks, and Lakers. Bang. Bang, Lakers, big chase. Love that. Gary, the Trailblazers, Rockets, and Pacers. Chris got the T-Wolves, Heat, and Hawks. It's a good mix, but Maddieton. Nets, not so great. But then Spurs and Warriors. Bang, Maddie. James, you ended up with the Thunder and the Cavs and the 76ers. And Vinny, Orlando, New Orleans, and Pelicans. New Orleans and the Raptors. I feel like you've all actually done reasonably well across that, to be honest. So well done, everyone. Let's make that a little bit smaller so I can see. I will give you all a few more seconds to check that out, and then we will get breaking. This will be the first break for the night, 4903, which is the random teams, and we'll see how we go. Alfredo, thank you, legend. We will. That'll be the last break of the night, which is a bit unusual. I thought NBA might take a bit longer, but you've all cooked it tonight. Appreciate it. All right, that should have given you enough time. I will get rid of... Oh, sorry, let me scroll down because I think you can't actually see. James and Vinny, there you all are as well, just in case you missed. And let's get my camera across. Stop screen sharing for now. And there we go. Are you on the fringe of breaking? Yes. I'm on the fringe of everything. I'm on the fringe of everything. Ian. Friends, we have I can do the coin flip real quick. Okay. If the names are across, Alfredo, I'll do it now. Let me just double check just to make sure that Ivy's had a chance to do that. Ivy's the greatest. Ivy is the greatest. I will bring my screen back on. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry, NBAers. Back in the spreadsheet, we have sold. Thank you so much, Sam, for smashing that out. There's a few familiar names and faces in that list. Let's run this one. Get that across 7 rounds, and we need your names. Let's get them across. There's the names. These are the spots you're going for. Big 3, I mean, big 4, really. You got Real, you got Man City, Napoli, AC Milan, Tottenham, Brighton, the Wolves, Southampton, and Roma in Serie A. Good luck, friends. Let's roll that 7 times. Best of luck to you all. A lot of you have taken multiple spots, so I appreciate that. Round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and final round 7. Bang. Nico up the top. You can never say a bad word about me ever again. You finish in the bottom as well, but top and bottom for Nico, not so bad. Let's get your names across here and see where you ended up. Nico. Bang. Bang. Real Madrid, my friend. Hayden Elliott, you ended up with Man City. Johnny Wilson, Napoli. Noah, you ended up with AC Milan. And you also got my boys, the Spurs. Kenny, Brighton. Johnny Wilson, you got the Wolves. And Sam, I'm sorry, my bro, you ended up with Roma. Thank you for your support, everyone. Killer break. Excited to see how it goes. We will get to that one in a little bit, though. Let me get back up to my teams for the random. This is where we're going. Taking the screen share off, back to the camera. Let's get back into it. Love you, Nico. Tarrant, am I hype? I'm always hype, Maddie Simmer. I'm always hype. Jacob, when I get asked to do more, I'll do more. But if it's performing well, then I'm happy. My wife was definitely like, "Are you the face of his company now? Like, what has happened?" And I had a few friends who were like, "I didn't even realize you were doing this, man. What even is this?" So there has been questions asked. It must be said. We are going to do both NBA first up, but we're going to kick off with the randoms, my friends. We have 2 boxes, 1 and 2. Where would you like to go? 1 and 2. I will give you a second. I will hopefully get two numbers, sorry. But if we don't, we'll just go off the first. But we'll see how we go. Has Dad called again since the ad? Has Dad called again? Who's Dad? I don't speak to my dad, to be totally honest, Ian. So my dad hasn't. 2. Thank you, Rain. But your wife is like, this guy's so famous. Maddie, I've done a few things in my time, mate. So she's used to me doing dumb things. I love you too, Chris. We have a 2 from Ray, but people are going to start thinking that Ray and me have something in because Ray's the only one that gives me numbers. Do we have anyone else that wants to give us a number, 1 or 2, so we can get this going? Thank you. Thank you, Ian. It is now, my friend. Ian, whilst you're there, give us a number, 1 or 2. 1 or 2. We have 1 for 2. First to 2 numbers, we'll get it. Tarrant, why Goose? I don't know, mate. I don't know. It just made sense. Mind reading Goose made sense. And someone said to me, you should call it Bruce. And that's what I did. And next we go. 2 is 1 and 2. We're going 2. 1 over there. That will break next. This is break 4902. This is the PYT. 3 names. Sorry, 3 teams for each name. Good luck, everyone. We are still chasing the downtown. We only had a half case of this. So we obviously haven't hit it from that so far. But I did watch a guy open at least 2 of these boxes from the same case at the shop. And he hit absolutely nothing. So we have hope. We have hope. And that sometimes is all you need. That is the box. Good luck, everyone. Thank you for buying in. Appreciate you all. We have my boy LaMelo Ball watching from the sidelines. Good luck. Hey, we have one of these red hot rookies before we get there, though. Caleb Martin, Chris Murray. From behind, we have Bam. Behind Chris is red hot rookie Zach Edey. That's real nice. Not numbered, but I do really like the look of these red hot rookies. Sick looking cards. I don't have my checklist up, so if I get a variation a little bit wrong, sorry. Lakers top 4. Top 4 in West? Yes. I think they are. We have a silver before we get there. We have Alexander Walker for the T-Wolves. Nicholas Bum. Harrison Ingram. What a bum this fella was for my Hornets. And then behind Nicholas, we have a silver Timmy Duncan. Nice little legends for the Spurs. Nice silver Timmy D. I had a Nicholas Batum jersey at one point. Just goes to show how pathetic my choice in players are. Speaking... Hey, what do we have? No, this is one of those... This is going to get me again, isn't it? I don't think that's what I think it is, but we're going to see. Derek White. Behind that, we go from behind Anthony Davis. I think this is one of the short prints. Najee Marshall. And then we do go lights out. Giannis. Nice little Giannis in the lights out, which I think is just like it's an insert from memory. But it's one of those ones which really shouldn't be in existence. I'm not magging it. Not magging it. If you're going to eat one food for the rest of your life, what are you choosing? This question always gets me because I feel like people always answer it like pizza, pasta, but like you can variate like those meals so much. I'd probably just go steak and chips, mate. Like a steak and chips is kind of the GOAT. Naz Reid, Shaden Sharp. From behind, we have Kling Goat in the Raider rookie, and then we have one of these like neon blues. It's Nick Smith Jr. for the Hornets. Nice color match. Pity about the player, 221 of 225. I don't mind Nick Smith, but I think he's probably one of the guys that gets the cut from the Hornets before we start playing games, to be honest. But nice looking card. There you go, Nick Smith. Nice one, Hornets, which is Benny Leach. Oh, I didn't really sort the teams by name, so if I do hit something, it might take me a few extra seconds to find out who it's hit. Joker from the front, Eric Gordon. From behind, we have a Baylor Scheinman for Boston and the Raider rookie. A silver is Aaron Gordon for the Nugs. Because, Pete, I just do. I feel like any longer name, Pete, I just decide to add a bit of flair to it. And you either love it or you hate it. And it is what it is, my friend. It is what it is. If you want to pay for my English lessons, I'll need that $25. Grant Williams for the Hornets. And then from behind, we have Steve Nash in the Legends. Behind Naismith, we then go Silver Rising Suns, SGA. Nice one, OKC. OKC was James. Do you like that one, Pete? That's okay. Usually Pacey, so we won't notice the name delay. Thanks, Ian. Cam Reddish for the Lakers. We have it's not a red hot. It's one of those, is it like a Jazz Mojo or something? Cam Reddish. Hey, we have an auto. And Rick Freeman. That just snuck up on me in the Raider rookie. Nice one. Pacers. Who has the Pacers? Gary. Nice one, Gary. And then we'll go from behind first. Jaren Jackson Jr. And then Photon. Thank you, Bandy. Photon. Miles Bridges. I'm not going to say his name too loud in this premise. My wife is not a fan. Nice one. Hornets. Hornets is Ben Leach. Nice little Enrique Freeman. I'll be honest, I don't know monstrous amount about him. Got a nice little water, though. Peter's left you that $25 is his will. Zilpak for the Clips. Then we have Bradley Beal for the Suns. Zach Collins for the Spurs. And then Silver, Jaden Ivey in the Pistons. Chris, tell me a bit about Enrique Freeman. Any good? The Hornets are exactly like Port Adelaide. I don't know if that's fair. I think they're both bad currently, but bad for different reasons. We have Al Horford for the Celtics, RJ Barrett for the Raps. Red rookie is Tristan Newton, and then we have one of these optic dominators, De'Aaron Fox. Nice little elite dominators. Come on, heat up, heat up. Ooh. Is that a little bit, you know what? I think we're going gold. It's Embiid first. This one's, yep, there we go. Fred VanVleet for the Rockets. Then we go Karl Malone. Then it looks like we do go gold. There's a little bit of red to it as well by the looks of things. And it is rated rookie gold. This could be sick. Good luck, everyone. It is Joe Colby Walter, rated rookie for the Raptors, 10 of 10. Oh, Vinny in the final spot. That is sick. That is killer. Nice little Jacoby Walter. That would have been nice, Bandy. It's not as big as that, but it's still a nice card. Nice one, Vinny. Any kind of rated rookie of any kind of color always just gets me going. I am sadly PC'd a lot of Mark Williams for the Hornets, and I have so many of his Donruss and Optic rated rookies of all colors, and they just look sick. Nice one, Vinny. Very, very nice. Chuck him there. I'll get rid of me. You don't need to see me for the break. One to hold or sell to me. Okay, love it. I feel like I say that about most of my rookies, Chris. One to hold. Nurk, Herb Jones. From behind, we have Precious. And then we have what looks like a little red. It's Bub Carrington. That's sick. 30 of 99. Nice, Bub. I'm not sure Chris has reliable judgment. Well, just because you pick a bad team doesn't mean necessarily you have bad knowledge. I know plenty of people that pick bad teams and also have bad knowledge. I'm breaking everything, Nico. So if you want, if Sicaria thinks I'm going to say some terrible names during NBA, wait till he hears me breaking that. Wemby at the start. From behind, we have Jason Tyson, Tyrese Maxey, and then Rising Suns, Victor Wembanyama. Nice one, Spurs. Yeah, it's just me tonight, Nico. Rod said G2 was here, but I don't know if G2 is here. So I think it's literally this way. Brandon Miller in the base, Bruce Brown for the Raptors. Back we have Bolner, and behind Bruce Brown we have Alexander Sarr, the rookies. Nice little Alexander Sarr. First time I've actually seen the rookies insert this year. Not sure if they're completely rare, but I do know that some of the ones I have are actually, they do kind of fetch a little bit. So can we have our lucky spacer back for that break? We go lime green. Before that, we go Markkanen. We have Benny Mathurin. Kareem, the dream, is at the back. And then our green is Anthony Black for the Magic. Nice one. 45 of 149. That was just sitting on my lap. I was sitting on my lap. Same points as Man U. Will it stay that way for long, you reckon, mate? Ooh, is that a red the rookies? Trey Mann first up. Before we have Mobley. And from behind we have Stefan Castle. Nice little red rookie. And then we have the rookies. Looks very red. Reed Shepherd for the Rockets. Bang. 85 of 99. Well done, Rockets. Rockets is Houston. Gary. Nice one, Gary. How old's Reed Shepherd? He can't be too old, can he? And he grows a moustache better than I certainly could at my age. Flemo, how's the NBA? How's the AFL going? Any score updates? We have Malik Monk, Jar behind that. Then we have Legends, Anthony Hardaway. Behind Jar was Steph Castle, Net Marvel, silver. Nice one, Spurs. Not numbered, but the Net Marvels look sick. We hit one the other night, and surprisingly a bigger card than I realized it was. Nice Castle. 4 packs to go. Ian, you can just not tell me scores, but then it's going to take me longer because I'm going to go and check out the scores myself. Ooh, what is that? It's not. I don't think it's gold, but I don't actually know what that color is. We'll find out. PJ Washington Jr. for the Mavs, Peyton Pritchard for the Celtics from behind, Dalton Connect, and behind that it's some kind of in nice little color, and it is Zubac. It is 9 of 175. Don't know why that color's called. Is that like a little rose gold, maybe? Nice little Zubac for the Clips. Clips is Nilish. Nilish, sorry. We go. Ooh. Oh, it's just a Anthony Edwards, Jordan Clarkson, Tony Parker, and then we have Net Marvels, Steph the Chef Curry. 2 packs to go. Good luck, everyone. Not a bad break so far. Couple of nice low-numbered rookies. A gold rookie. Can't complain too much, but I would love to hit something big these last 2 packs. KD at the start. Trey Murphy the third. Zach Edey in the red rookie. Behind Trey, we have Julian Strawther in the red, 63 of 99. One pack to go. Sorry, Downtown Hunters. We have not. Bogdanovich, LeBron, James, my goat, Salan, and behind that we have a silver Jose Alvarado for the Pelicans. Nice little Jose. I'm not sure how to say his name, to be totally frank. Not a bad break. Probably the biggest hits are on the wall, and there wasn't a monstrous amount outside of that. We can start off here, I think. A couple of nice little low-numbered cards. Nick Smith Jr., Miles Bridges, Julian Strawther, and Anthony Black for the Mav. That was 45 of 149. Auto, Enrique Freeman. At least the good thing we know is if you don't know a lot about him, we have a buyer for Freeman. Nice 2 reds. Bob Carrington first up, who's just taking a bit of a tumble, but he's fine. 30 of 99. And Reed Shepherd, the rookies, 85 of 99. And then gold. Jacoby Walter. Nice one. Raptors. Again, that was Vinny. Nice one, Vinny. 10 of 10. That is the break, my friends. I will take you across to the website just for a second, just as I clean up my table a little bit. Actually, you know what? You can just stay here. You can stay with me here. I'll clean up live and make sure we just don't get these next two breaks especially mixed up. That was 4903, not 4902. 4902 is the PYT, which is what's coming up next. Let's have a squiz. We actually can probably just go straight into that without any break, to be honest. I can do some tidying up after that tonight. So let's get you over to the names. Here are your names. We go from the top. Darren Chan, actually, I might make it a bit. Oh, no, that fits in the screen. That's okay. Darren with the Hawks, you should all know where you've ended up. You've bought the spots for the most part, though. There were a few, like Kwang, who ended up with the Spurs for the mini. Well done to him. Let me change the title here. 4902. NBA Optic PYT. And website sold. Website sold out for the night. Let's get that going. Have a quick break of water. Okay. And also, whilst I'm here, just because Ian didn't do anything to help before, what's the score? Oh, Geelong. All right. Okay. Nice one, Geelong. Let's also just... I always realize that you can't actually hear the music that I'm playing as I'm playing in the background. But I've got some beats cranking. Okay. Oh, did he? Oh, I missed. Sorry, Chris. Sorry if I missed it. Anyway, we're back. I'll get my camera back up so you can see where we are at. This is NBA Optic PYT. We have a box of hobby and a box of choice. The choice is probably more exciting currently because it's newer. But I mean, I feel like the downtown chase is kind of why we're all here. So maybe we'll kick off with the Optic and then we'll get into the hobby afterwards. So I want this to be a little bit taller so you can't see what I'm seeing. Let's move that across as well. Ian, by the way, I don't think you were here the other night when I thanked you. Thank you for these. They are sick. They are genuinely sick. We're going to use the spacer, I think. But let's just give myself a little bit more height. I'm building a tower. Tower of cards. That looks good. I'm happy with that. We'll use my little Matt Loves Nico spacer. Good luck, everyone. You know your teams. This is PYT 902 NBA Optic. I've done everything I need to do. Let's break. Bang. Wait till I show you what I've been able to make with the print. Ian, I genuinely have been trying to find out where I can go and get more stuff printed. I found there's a library near me that has 3D printers that you can just go and use and just pay for the material. So I'm very much going to be doing that at some point over the next couple of weeks. Okay, let's have a look. You can't really see that. At least you can't see it as well as I can. Oh, okay, nice. Wait. Let's start with the two at the bottom. We'll go here first. These are rated rookies, Bronny James Jr. Nice Bronny James Jr. in the choice variation. Sick card. It wouldn't surprise me if that's bigger than I think it is. Nice one at Lakers. Flemo, well done, my friend. Nice start. Nice little Bronny. Let's go our next Red rookie. This time it is for the Jazz, Isaiah Collier. Nice little Collier as well. Cost expects favors, nothing is for free. I know. This is the thing, though, Michael. This is the thing. I'm aware of that because when I was in Perth last time, to be fair, he picked me up from the airport, so it was very nice. But then we got lunch, and when it was time to come to pay, him and his kid left. They just left me to do it. Anyway, next up, it's a red Dominic Wilkins for Atlanta, the Legends, 37 of 88, who had the Hawks. Darren Chan. Nice one. Sorry, Darren Chan. Nice one, Darren. All right. I haven't really been able to see too much of what's going on here, to be honest. So the space is not really helping a massive amount for me. But anyway, it looks nice. Julian Strawther for the Nugs in our silver. Nice little Strawther. Then we'll do the next silver. Not bad. Scoot for the Trailblazers. Nice one, Portland. Portland is Kenny. Nice one, Kenny. Let's have a look. Oh, auto's kind of sick. Let's do the auto first. It's on top. Bradley Beal for the Suns. Optographs, Bradley Beal. Nice one, Phoenix. Phoenix is Scott. I was going to say, I don't think it's numbered, but that is nice little Beal. Oh, I have run out of top loaders. Give me 2 secs. We got lunch for breakfast catch up because I had. Okay. You don't have to tell the whole story, Ian. You have to tell the whole story. And that wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault that my driver didn't know who I was or where I was. Then we are going to go blue. This time the blue is Alex Caruso for the Thunder. Nice one, OKC. 3 of 24. Nice, Caruso. Had a pretty good year, to be honest. Nice one, Ferron. He would always end up in my same-game multis. Almost always guaranteed to at least hit 10. And last card of the first box, AJ Horford in the red for the Celtics. Nice one, Boston. 33 of 88. Our choice was, the half case was a little bit soft, but the hobby's actually been pretty good so far. It's been pretty good to us so far, so hopefully that continues. Get rid of these. Clean this up a touch. This is my last box of hobby. Not sure if or when we'll be getting any more in. That's your fault for not being famous enough. Constantino would have... Pete. I love that... Pete's just here. Pete is just here, ready just to send abuse. Whenever there's a moment to send, he's there. I love it. But whenever you ask for your $25, he just disappears. He's the true magician. I've been teaching him too many tricks. Good luck, everyone. First pack of the hobby, Cam Reddish for the Lakers. Behind Cam, we have Kevin Herdier. We have our red rookie, Kyle Filipowski. And behind Kev, we have Silver Pacome Dediget, the Raider rookie for New York. Nice silver Raider rookie. Thanks, Pete. Appreciate it. It's always a big help, bro. I'm not falling for it again. Looks like one of those inserts. Al Horford for the Celtics, Gary Trent Jr. for the Bucks, Carmelo, the back for New York, and then we have one of these lights out, Luka. Nice little insert. One day, I'm gonna not fall for it, and it's gonna be a 1-on-1, guaranteed. Well, I saw it happen to. I don't know if anyone was watching G2 earlier on today, but he was breaking and he was like, I think this might be numbered. And then it's like, oh yeah, it's a 1 of 1. That'll definitely be me next. Siddiq Bey for the Wizzies, Andrew Wiggins for the Warriors, Mikal Bridges for the Knicks, and behind that, Rising Suns, Ron Holland II for Detroit. Not financially. Oh shit. Oh, we doing not. Oh, I think it's one of those rose gold things again. Isaiah Collier for the Raider rookie, Russell Westbrook for the Nuggets, Scoot for the Blazers, and then Steph Castle, rated rookie, 40 of 175. Nice one, Spurs. Quang, nice one. Quang off the mini. Nice, Steph. We have one of the neon blue things, Joel Embiid, Kyle Anderson, and from the back, Ron Holland II. Behind Anderson was Kelly Oubre Jr., most beautiful man in the NBA, 86 of 225 for Philly. Michael? Darius Garland for the Cavs. Behind that, we go Marky Mark for the Hornets. Dirk behind that. And then we have Jalen Brunson, Net Marvels. Nice. J-Dub. We go blue in this pack. First up, though, we have Mike Conley for the T-Wolves, Jamal Murray for the Nuggets. From behind, Raider rookie, Bronny James Jr. Behind Jamal, it's Scottie Pippen Jr. for the Grizz in the blue, 26 of 49. Nice. Scottie Pippen. Derek Lively, the second for the Mavs. Then we have, what this? Blue and green will go from the front this time, then I guess. Obi Toppin for the Pacers. Then our blue is our auto. It's Anton Watson for the Celtics. Couldn't tell you much about Anton, to be honest, but we'll find out what the green is behind that. It's Bronny James Jr. We have just kicked off a PC 126 of 149. Nice one, Lakers. Chris? Nice little lime green Bronny. Bang. Anton Watson, 25 of 49. Anyone know much about my boy Anton? I mean, he's a Raider rookie, and he's to 49. But I don't know much of him, so I'm guessing he's not as big as he could be. If I'm wrong, I'm happy to chuck him in a one-touch. But I'm not listening to any of the usual regulars to tell me to do that. I want someone that actually knows. If they can give me some facts about Anton Watson. Franz Wagner for the Mavs, Tim Hardaway Jr. for the Pistons, Raider rookie Jamal Sheed, and behind Tim Hardaway Jr. we go Elite Dominators, LeBron James, just the base. Tim Watson's son. Mag. John Collins for the Jazz. Behind John, we have Miles Turner for the Pacers, Marcus Sasser for the Pistons, and then silver, Ned Marvel's Donovan Mitchell. Watson's son. Oh, Pete. Oh, nope. Not falling for it. Caris LeVert, Jabari Smith Jr. from behind, Peyton Watson, and then we go. Lights out, SGA. They are sick-looking cards. They should be numbered or something. Dennis Schroeder for the Warriors. Behind Dennis, we have D'Angelo Russell. Our rated rookie is Jared McCain. And then we go silver, Dwayne Wade for the Legends for the Heat. Who has Miami? Eduardo. About halfway through hobby, I think. Been okay so far. Drew Holiday, Scottie Pippen Jr., Dominique Wilkins, and behind Pippen Jr., it's Victor Wembanyama in the Net Marvels. Nice one, Spurs. Julian Strawther for the Nuggets. Then we have Chris Paul. Behind that, we have Jacoby Walter in the rated rookie. And our silver is Kobe White for the Bulls. Kicking us off, we have a silver this pack. Emmanuel Quickly first up for the Raptors. Cason Wallace for the Thunder. Kevin Garnett for the T-Wolves. And behind Wallace, Isaiah Hardenstein for the Thunder in the silver. Nice one. OKC. Ferhan. Five packs to go. Brandon Miller from the front, Anthony Black from behind, Andre Drummond, and then we have Joe Crowder for the Kings. Rod, this was 2 boxes, but we've done the first break. This is the second NBA break. This was 1 hobby and 1 choice. Lauri Markkanen for the Jazz, Trey Jones for the Spurs, Ricochet, sorry, for the Hawks, and then our Red Hot Rookies, Alexander Sarr. Nice Red Hot Rookies. Rod. Listen. There's no need for attitude. If you're going to give me the attitude, you come on stream. This is the only breaks for tonight, mate. I might as well take it nice and easy. We've been chatting. Trey Mann for the Hornets, Armin Thompson for you've thrown me off for the Rockets, Buddy Hield for the Warriors, and blue is Bilal Coulibaly for the Wizards. It's one of those neon blues, 194 of 225. Rod, it's not very nice to come in and abuse a fellow breaker. Very mean. I'm a nice guy. Don't deserve that. And to be fair, I mean, I can break probably 2 or 3 boxes at a very similar pace. Just slow. Thanks, Kenny. This must be the last break of the Rod. It's only been 50 minutes. It hasn't been that long. We've done about 30 minis on this stream. Nurk at the start. Behind, we have Keyshawn George. Behind, Jordan Poole. Silver, Terrence Mann for the Clips. Last pack of the break, and then Rod can stop complaining, and then he can listen to me try to say La Liga and Serie A names. Sorry, downtown Hunters. Victor Wembanyama at the start. Brandon Ingram, Elite Dominators, Silver, SGA, and Hakeem in the Legends. That is the break, my friends. Thank you for buying into it. Let's have a squeeze at where we ended up. Not bad. A few nice lower numbers. Kick off with the kind of lower tierish. Kelly Oubre Jr., Al Horford in the red, Alex Caruso for the Thunder, Bilal Coulibaly for the Wiz, and Scottie Pippen for the Grizzlies. Then we go Steph Castle. Nice little Steph Castle to 175. Anton Watson for Boston Celtics in a order to 49. Optigraphs of the Bradley Beal. And we kicked off Chris Fleming's PC with 2 Bronny James, the choice and the lime green. Well done, everyone. Thank you for buying in. I am going to take you over to the spreadsheet for a second so we can get the names across for the next break. I'll get myself set up and then we will break some soccer. Come across here, get you up here. Oh, someone's already done it for me. Someone's very sweet. It wouldn't have been Rod. It'd be someone. It's definitely not Rod. All right, let's get this going. Last break of the night. $4,901. 22-23 Chronicles Soccer. That should update and we are good to go. I'm going to get these boxes good to go. In the meantime, I will just hide this so you don't actually see the names for a second. Check out the teams and we will get breaking. Rod, are you still here or were you just here to abuse for a second? Get you across here and make it nice and big. And I'll get this back up. This one here. That was the plan, Kenny. My question was going to be, because I've been away, I didn't get a chance to watch the recent breaks for this. So I couldn't remember how Rod did it. If he opened up all 4 boxes first and then sorted it all from there. I think that's what he did. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to sort myself out, get the 4 boxes open, get the mini boxes ready, and go from there. I think this is not a bad way to do it. If he does it differently, he does it wrong. This just saves me having to go through this awkwardness every few minutes and get abused by you all more than I will be getting abused by you all anyway. Serie A, then PL, then La Liga. We can do that. We can do that for you, Ian. All right, where are we going to go first? You want to go Serie A first? All right, we'll go there. We'll end with Serie A, then PL, Okay, we're going to do PL last. La Liga second, Serie A will kick off first. I also didn't get to watch and break any of this, so I don't actually know the lineup of cards. So it would have actually been really nice to have my boss here watching over me to make sure that I captured everything, but he's busy abusing me instead. He's very, very mean. Good luck, everyone. Kicking us off, Syria. Minis have all been run, my friends. You'll be able to find. Let's have a look. Not that I can see. I'll leave. I'll open this pack, and then I can take you to the names if you want. If not, you can. If you just Google Neon Trading Cards and random, you'll see the lists. I will just share the names on Facebook. I didn't do that. I'll open this pack first, so you don't think I've done anything weird, and then we'll go from there. David Fratesi for. Oh god, this is going to be cooked. Sassalo Cascal and Elmholm. Oh man, this is no good. Charles Dicolet. Oh, so there's a bit of paper, isn't there? The paper's not particularly great, I don't think. Chronicles David Zimmer. Origins Dodu Luca Romero for Crons. Then we have a blue Duvan Zapata for Atalanta. Atlanta is Carlos. Nice one, Carlos. Oh, is that an auto? It is. That's sick. Frank Ricard. Nice auto for AC Milan. 275 of 299. Nice one, Noah. That's killer. And Fabiona. Oh, it skips around. Fabiona Parisi for Empoli. Oh my god. Oh my lord. What is happening? What has Rod done to me? Let's skip these around. That one needs to go back this way. It's Gianluca Mancini. And then we have this way, Caleb Okoli. Liam Anderson for Empoli. That does look number, but I don't think it is. It is not. And then we go Chakal Bajol, Silva, Nicholas Gonzalez. And then we have at the back, Min Jae Kim in the red 299. This is going to be rough. This is going to be rough. I'm just going to make sure I haven't missed any numbered across all of that. There was a bit of paper, but there was that number there. I promise. The first one will take me a second. It will get quicker. Let's get these sorted. That Frank Ricard is actually legit sick. What is that like? That's probably 130 point. Okay, let's get you, just before we move on, I will just quickly get you back to the names just for 2 seconds, just so anyone that missed does get to see those. And then what I will also just quickly do is just share these names in Facebook as well, just so everyone has them there as well. So just bear with me just for 2 secs. It's all right, man. This is why they know they can get me going, so it is what it is. All right, Facebook. How are you, Ben? Should we get Portally on the... Oh, Nico, please. I've just commented as as me on the neon thing. But anyway, it works. It's fine. It all works out. There's the names. Hey, I didn't. Nico. That's not what I did at all. I literally left it as we're at, because that's what you asked me to do. They wanted to see names. I'll get you back on full screens. You can see that. Names are posted in the chat. Thank you, friends. Back to box 2 of can Matt pronounce these names? Thanks, Storm. He's going to get here, and I'm going to get to Prem, which at least I'll be able to recognize most names. I think Rod probably came in before to try to help me for this exact reason. That's my hope anyway. My hope is he was trying to be nice. I'm just going to switch these around so they're in the right order. Oh, they're all actually upside down anyway. Doesn't really matter. Let's go. Kick us off the start with a bit of paper. Rado Krunic for AC Milan. Goffi De Gidi in the Chronicles RC. Our origins is Nikola Milinkovic. Behind that, we have Luka Loftus-Levy. Adrian Temeze. Upside down, Chronicles Marlon for Monza. We have to 99, Salvatore Esposito. Number 4 of 99. Nice little RC. Then we have our thick boy. So we'll put him down. We'll get here first. This is our big boy. It's a color guard. It's a nice patch as well. Federico DeMarco to 299. Just 254 of 299. Then we have Lewis Ferguson for Bologna FC. And behind that, Guillermo Ochoa. I'm trying to say every name for you. Samuel Ailing Jr. Then we go Red Min-Kei Kim, 20 of 99. Coming up a little bit today, to be honest. Jonathan Akone. And then rookie tickets, Isaac Hine. And Isaac Hine in a silver. Nice base and a silver. Let's get these in some sleeves for you all. Of course he is. Rod's a... Can we get some stats on the back of the cards? Do you want me to start reading you? I could read you everything. I'll read you their birth countries, their everything I can possibly find about these players. That is actually a sick patch, though. The little yellow little streaks will kill them. I'm just making sure I'm not missing any numbered. I feel like the thing I found, and also I opened actually a bunch of this. You'd be surprised. Back in the day, myself, and it literally, you just find things. Eventually, you go, oh, there's numbers on that. I will double check everything before I ship, just in case. Nico, Rod often is nice. He doesn't like showing it on stream, I don't think, but he is usually pretty good. He has been a big help. But he's not Batman, so he's not going to come when I need him most, which is right now. Look, man, almost a Spurs legend. Lemek Banda. Behind that, we go upside down. Philip Kostic for Juve. Luca DeAndrea in the Crons. Origins is Nicola Rovella. Purple. Arthur Cabral for Florentine. That is a Origins. This time it is Flavius Daniluk to 199 in the Origins. Then we have some thick boys behind that. So let's go this way first. We have Dembasek, Beto in the Prism, Maldini in the silver, and then we have that's back to our Daniluk, thick boy. Let's turn him around this way. That's not the thick boy first of all. That's Enzo. The Enzo is covering up, though, Martinez to 99. Tools of the Trade. That's our patch. And then behind there, Flavia Daniluk to 199 was from before. Then we have a Riccardo Orsolini, Medi Leris, and last numbered of that pack is Asan Sise to 99. What's everyone got planned for the weekend? Totoro. Come on. Let's get a big order in this last box. The paper kicks us off with Luka Jovic, Lazar Samazic. Oh, is that gold at the back? Could be. Could be, you know. Flavius Denluk in the Origins. Then we have a Bartolomeucci Dravovsky. Marius Henrique. Then we go Amir Rabami. Luca Romero. There is our auto. It's Gazka Mendaida for SS Lazar. Is that the others? I think that might be others, maybe. No, sorry, it's Lazeo, isn't it? So that's Caleb. Caleb, nice little Gazka. Hello, Rod. Nikola Zalewski. We then have Vanja Milinkovic-Savic, Ethan Ampadu. We go Pasquale Mazzucci, Petra Stojanovic. There we go with a Christian Trosvert, Latore Martinez, and then I think it's a ticket, and I think it's gold.
Do it.
Matteo Cancerelli.
Close.
8 of 10.
I don't think he's no one. Like that's a nice hit, but we were literally looking at the Varascalia earlier that sold for $2,000 last month, $2,000 US.
Literally, is that one touch worthy, or is that
one touch? A gold rookie ticket of a guy who isn't employed at Subway is always worth a one touch. I didn't know that you were fluent in Italian.
bro, you've cooked me here. To be fair, the guys cooked me as well by getting me to open this particular one up first.
Chronicles is always good fun for that.
But it's also great because everything is just everywhere. Like there doesn't seem to be any kind of order to me at all. It is just we've just a bunch of cards we found somewhere we've stuffed in a pack. They're upside down. They're back to front. They're everywhere. How was your break?
Really good. Really good. A lot of fun stuff. It was really good. Been a long week, a long day. So I started running out of puff.
Pete.
Pete's been. I logged in. I did see Matt attempt like one of the friggin' Chechens or friggin' Polish dudes. And I thought that was brave.
I've tried every single name. I've just tried. I've got, I would say, one of them right, but you might as well try. That's Serie A. That wasn't actually too bad. It wasn't too bad. Let's go. La Liga next, Rod? Do you reckon?
Yeah, we usually finish with EPL. How was Optic?
Yeah, good. Yeah, good. A couple of nice cards. We've got a Jacoby Walder rated rookie gold. Didn't hit a downtown. Couple of nice bronnies. Yeah, overall not too bad. Is there anything I should be skipping here, or do I just go straight like everything?
There's only 15 cards per box, so just go through them all.
All right, cool. Pablo Barrios. Behind that, we have an Origins Lazaro Vinicius. Then we go Blue Borja Mayaro, Alex Tellez, Paul Larola in the Crons. Then we go, I can't even read that name, Jorgen Strand Larsen for Celta. And then we go Hugo Guillamon to 199. Nice one, Valencia. I keep doing this as well. Our auto is Ricardo Carvalho to 11. 1 of 11. It's very nice. Nice one, Real. Nico, nice one. Nico, we'll go from behind then. Vinicius Jr. in the red. That'll be numbered to 99. Behind that we go Eric Lamela, Alejandro Pozo. And let's turn these around. Jobei Angel Carmona. Carlos Elena. Sergio Camela. Macau Vesca. And our auto.
Yay.
Yeah, the Castle Orange, 75. That was nice. We've had a few nice castles, actually, of late. Bandy. What's plan for the weekend, Rodney?
Just try and get a good night's sleep at some point. Would be nice. Father's Day on Sunday, which just means I'm going to get dragged around to go and be somewhat sociable. Yelled at for doing work.
Nico, there's no way. I'm not on this planet. Rod did try to get me to do Star Wars a week or two ago when it was just me and him, and it was like neither of us knew anything about the product or about the brand. And it's like there's just no way. There's no way. Thibaut Courtois for Real Madrid, Pacha Espina in the Crons, Jose Lu in the Origins, Alvaro Morata, Gabri Vega, Ramadal Fakar, Luka Modric, nice to 199. Why do they go all over the place? And Gareth Bale in the patch, sick. I know Gareth Bale at least. That is 91 of 199. I'm going to go from behind now. Juanmi in the red prism. Behind that, we then go upside down. William Carvalho, Raul de Thomas. A Godri Marmadash. Nah, there's no way. In the rookie.
He's a Liverpool player now.
Is he? Well,
yeah.
I'm gonna have to get to know his name. Alvaro Morata. I definitely don't know it just yet. Joseph Adel. And behind that, I think we have Pedri. Nice little Pedri to end. Nice Gareth Bale. Nice little swatch. It's also one of these things I'm just putting the cards that it hits down because I'm like, I just don't know what's coming up next. So I'll sort them after. Yeah. If you've got advice, if you've got better tips, feel free to share. I'm all ears.
No, just figure out what works for you. Mike, have you just stacked all your cards up on top of each other?
Yeah.
Have you at least separated the leagues?
No, they're separate leagues.
No, you're fucked.
No, the leagues are separate.
Oh, they are? Good.
Yeah. But if they hadn't been, it would have been nice to tell me that beforehand. Theo, the start, Martin.
Last week.
Well,
this is your first time. This is your first time doing it.
This is my first time doing it.
Ah, good.
Yeah. Abde Ezaluzi, and you left me by myself. Oscar Trejo in the Origins, Pau Torres, Alex Fernandez, and then I think we're going to start to get to our autos. So we'll go from behind first. Hugo Gulamon. Then we have Prism, Vedat Mrikchi. Then we go here. Thibaut Courtois, Radamel Falcao, a Dejene, upside down Martin Braithwaite. Then we go this side, Amir. That's Orders. Sorry, it's a D. And then I think we go this way. That is nice. Tony Kroos, 1 of 1.
Tony Kroos, that'll be game 1.
That's sick.
That's a banger.
That's a killer patch.
I reckon it's going to be game 1 for him around this year.
is not associated.
Ooh.
1 of 1, Tony Cruz. That is sick though. That patch is
Cool.
killer. There's bits. There's bits.
I had this Obsidian patch order from America in the same year, and it was freaking much fun.
I will just get these last two done as well. There's Moy Gomez and Alex Fernandez. I can't believe I just hit a 1-on-1 and did not realize. Is that Neeks? Is that Neeks? Neeks. Never, ever, ever can you say a bad thing about me ever again, my friend. Is it actually? Is it actually?
It is.
Real Madrid, Nico. Bang, Nico. Bang. I'll take good care of it for you, my friend. First 1-on-1. First 1-on-1. And it just happened to go to the boy who's already on the wall. Killer card, Neeks. Well done, my friends. Nice. Tony Cruz. 1 of 1. Killer patch, too. Killer patch. This is the kind of product I feel like 1-of-1s could really just creep up on you because you just don't know what's coming. Last box of La Liga. I guess so on me for that. Thanks, Zach. Let's hope it continues. Let's hope it continues. Well done, Neeks. Carlos Elena. You're also welcome to mute me for this product. I would be. Lucas Ocampos. Behind Lucas, we have Gaston Alvarez. Then we have Rodrigo for Real Madrid. Theo Bongondo. Philip Jorgensen. And then let's go from behind. We do have gold, I think. Does look gold. I think it's gold prism. Raul de Thomas in the gold. That is going to be 2 of 10. Sick. For Rayo. Is that going to be to others? I think it might be. Dean. I will double check that after, but I think that is to you, Dean. Ousmane Dembele. Oscar Trejo. Samu Casalejo. El Bilal Torre. We then go Theo Bongondo. Vinicius Jr. for the Real. And then we go with our auto. This time, Marcus Acuna. 17 of 299. Nice contenders auto. And finish with the Abde Azale in the Cron. Gold and a nice auto to finish us off. Do you know much about Raul de Thomas?
No, I can't say I do.
Okay. Footy score update, anyone?
It was only 4 goals. I keep forgetting it's on. Oh yeah, it's all over. 38 points, Cats won by.
Okay. On to EPL, where I should know some of the names. I was going to say most, but I'll be fair to myself. The issue is going to be though, so I just don't know what card's coming. I will rewatch your streams. I didn't get a chance to. I was hoping to today, but I just ran out of time. Dominic Calvert-Lewin for Everton. Thomas Souček for West Ham. Behind that we go Reece James in the Cron. Origins, Marcus Rashford. Arnaut Danjuma for my Spurs. Origins, Keane Lewis Porter for Brentford. Nice little RC. Blue, Mark Yue. 4 of 10. That's gold. Gold, blue? What is that?
Yeah.
Sick. Nice
Just
one.
like the gold foil.
Okay. Mason Mount in the Prism, and also Jared Bowen, from behind. I've kind of spoiled what's coming up next, but that's fine. Matis Nunes, Bobby Clark in the red 299 for the pool. Hyungmin Son behind all of that. Then we go Wilfred Ganoda for Leeds. Dango Utara. And then we have what feels to be a batch. It is Ryan Sessegnon to 199. Tottenham Hotspur Gold Rush. Nice one. Spurs, Noah. Wilfred who? Who did I say? Was it Wilfred and Diddy? Or was it someone else?
Is that Wilfred and Diddy?
Yeah, is that his name?
Maybe. Did you run the 10 spotter?
Everything's run.
Bang. I was thinking about whether you'd figure out the teams for it or not.
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I don't know if I did it the exact way that you normally do, but I tried to find a previous break, which I had to go back quite a way through the tabs to find something. The start of this stream, dude, was like 15 minutes of me running minis, and it was triple checking and making sure everything was bang on. I was so nervous. What was the card? I've gone past it. I've gone past it, Nico. I've gone past it. That is not a gold patch, Emad. That is not a gold patch, my friend. That is this gold patch or this one. That's not gold. That's 1 of 1. It's a 1 of 1 Tony Cruz. That was Ryan Sessegnon. Something like that. He played for the Spurs, but couldn't take it too much. You'd be surprised to know. I know, Emad. I know. Gianluca Scamacca, Levi Colwill, Virgil van Dijk, Julio Enciso, Mohamed Salah, Anthony Robinson for Fulham, Brendan Aronson. Then we go, let's go here first. Blue, Conor Gallagher in the Prism. Then we go upside down, Martin Odegaard. Behind all of that, we go Prism again. This time it's Gabriel Jesus. Upside down, Patson Daka. Stefan Badsedik. Joe Willock, sorry. Kenny Tete for Fulham. Behind that, we then have the Brendan Arison and auto Kieran Trippier to 299. Nice auto for Newcastle. Newcastle was Benny Haps. My things are mixed up again. Two boxes to go. My least favorite thing to see when I'm breaking is that the WhatsApp chat is going off.
It's something completely unrelated, I promise you.
Matthias Jensen for Brentford. Behind that, Dean Henderson, Mikhail Damsgaard, Stefan Bajcetic, something like that. Jordan Zimmerer, Danilo. We have 199 Tobin Adoraboyo for Fulham. Behind that, we then go our thick boys. So let's go from behind first. First up, Jadon Sancho. Then behind that, we have Alexander Isaac. Then we go this way, Casemiro for Man United. Then we go this way, Calvin Phillips to 49 for Man City. Nice one, Man City, who is Hayden Elliott. Nice one, Hayden. Behind that, we have Saka for Arsenal. Behind that, we go Ellis Sims for Everton in the top certified. For AC Bournemouth, we have Marcus Tavernier. Then we go our thick boy. This time, it's this way around. It's Kieran Trippier to 299. Feel like we're seeing double. That's one of the bloody big ones again. Someone starting a Kieran Trippier PC to 299. Nice one. Newcastle, Benny Haps. Got two of them. Last box of the break. And then I can go cry myself to sleep. Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. I've had a big week. I've been away, I've been working, I've been doing shows, and I come back, have a nice night with some friends, break some cards, and then it's here to be mean. Jackie Grealish in the crons for Man City, Marcus Tavernier for the Origins. We have William for Fulham, Saka in the Panini, Daniel James in the Cron. Behind that, we go Dango Utara in the Cron. Then I think we come up to a thick boy in a second. Before we get there, wrong way around again. 299. That's Eduardo. Hard to actually see the names on that. Let's go from behind, though. We have Sam Greenwood in the red. That is number 299. Behind that, we go Jefferson Lemmer for Bournemouth. Behind that, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Evan Ferguson for Brighton Hove Albion. Then we go Amadou Onana, the RC. Nice little card for Everton. Behind that, Salah. Julio Enciso for Brighton Hove Albion. And behind that, it's our last card of the break. What is this? It's this way. Gold Rush, Anthony. Nice little patch as well. Blue strips look sick. To 199. Nice one. Man United. Hyder. It's not William. Is it William? Dude, look at these cards, man. Look at the cards and look at the glare. It's impossible to tell. Where is he? Where is he? William. Look at it. Look at that.
Like 500 Premier League games at 4 clubs.
Well, have I watched any of them? Probably not. You're meant to be on my side, Rod. You're meant to be on my side. I'm going to put William in a freaking sleeve for you, just so you're happy. That is the break, my friends. Thank you for dealing with my horrendous pronunciations. I'm well aware. I'm trying to get better, but it's very hard to get better at 3 leagues at once from, 5-6 years ago. But we got there. We pushed through. Let's put together some kind of little recap for you, where Rod gets to hear me say all these names once again and probably question all the decisions he's made over the last 10 weeks.
I like that you put almost every card you pulled on the wall.
Oh, I can't win. I cannot win with you, lot. Cannot win. Anthony, you guys are killing me. Mark Huey, Bobby Clark. We have a Lautaro Martinez, Gareth Bale. Nice little fusion to 199. Our autos weren't too bad. Marcus Acuna, Frank Rijkaard, Ricardo Carvalho, Kieran Trippier once and twice, Gazka Mendy. Then we have a gold Raul de Thomas, Federico DiMarco in the 299, and then probably the 2 hits for the break. Nice little gold rookie ticket, Matteo Cancerelli. And 1 of 1, Tony Cruz for my boy, Nico. Well done, all. I skipped that Spurs patch real quick, Nico. I skipped that Spurs patch real quick. Thank you for sticking around tonight, friends. Appreciate you all. Appreciate your patience. Thanks for buying in. We'll see you all tomorrow night.
Thanks, folks.
Good night.
Bye.